very happy new year. I'm here to give you a daily vibe. It's been a few days, 5 days I'd say, but I did upload the zodiac signs. So let's see, Father, angels and archangels, sorry about the dog. Please guide me and show me clearly what is it that you want to tell the collective for today, January 3rd. January 3rd. Sorry, I'm so sorry about dogs. You know, I think they heard me shuffling and they started barking. She started barking. My little peanut started barking. Okay, let's see. Show me clearly, Father in heaven, show me clearly. What do you want to tell the collective for today, January 3rd? Let's see. A whole bunch of cards just fell out, guys. Let's see what happens. So, you want something to be done fairly. I think that you're like looking, either you are meant to give somebody something or somebody is meant to give to you something fairly, justly, something that's supposed to bring into balance because there's been some instability. I feel like they're saying you've been left without. You haven't, almost like, I feel like they're saying someone was meant to give you something and you didn't receive what you were supposed to get. Hello. And they're saying, you're waiting for something to come in. I think they're saying that you also know that something is coming in for you, and you're just really just kind of waiting to see where this new beginning is going to lead you, going to take you. You're excited about the possibility, but you're realizing that there's almost like there's an instability, there's an imbalance, there's a lack of feeling, there's a lack of empathy. They're saying the word empathy. They're saying that because somebody's been so deceiving, somebody's been really deceiving. There will be a judgment call. There will be a judgment call because, hold on a second, is it because you're meant to be happy, but you're feeling very weak right now. You're feeling like your strength was taken away from you. Maybe you got hit in the knees. I don't know why. They're showing me like hit in the knees, bring you down to your knees. Wait, do they think or they're meant to be given something fairly? They're meant to be given something fairly. Okay, so let's see what else they have to say here. There was no victory in this past situation. You were waiting to see what was going to happen. You're waiting to see if things were going to come into fruition. Were you going to be able to celebrate and move forward? But no, I feel like you just were waiting and you were hoping that was going to happen, but more you just kind of were stuck. I feel like you were stuck, you were sad, and then you got really, really, really stuck. They're saying, like almost like they say stuck in the mud. Rose said, we're stuck in the mud. You know you've been deceived. Let me ask, is it that they have been deceived or that they have deceived somebody else? You know you've been deceived, but you don't want to stress over this anymore. You're like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with the pain. I know there was no justice in this commitment situation. That wasn't so much of a happy home, and you spoke your truth on this, or a happy situation. There was no wish fulfillment here. So you spoke your truth about the cycle that you were dealing with, that you were just stuck with. Okay. Okay, yes, we're saying yes with this deck. The burden of dropping the past. The burden of letting go of the past. The burden, and again at the top of the deck, the Chariot in the reverse. Stuck, not being able to move. All right, the burden of letting go of the past. You've just been stuck. Okay? Which deck do you want to speak with them next, please? Okay, 1 second. Guys, hopefully you guys all had a happy new year, whoever's watching. Let's see. They're saying this deck, so let's see what happens. They're saying that you are going to, there will be some changes, financial changes in your life, but they're saying it's going to lead you to wish fulfillment. That's a great thing. Things are going to change. You haven't been growing. You haven't been as fruitful or as, well, like they said, you've been blocked. You've been blocked. Things needed to come into balance, but you weren't listening to your gut into this. Is it that they needed to bring things into balance, or the universe needed to balance things out for them? Did the universe balance things out for them? Has it been done, or is it in the process still? So they're saying that there is balance coming, guys, even though you feel like you're not growing. So they're saying that the universe is balancing things, and if you feel like it's not, it's because you're not listening to your intuition. Big yes. Big yes. See, he almost hit me in the eye. Let's see. You know, because sometimes things pop up and it makes you a little bit fearful, you know? Like, wait a minute, I thought I was past this. It's almost like they're saying you don't see the light yet, you see it halfway, but there's like a little bit more planning that needs to happen on the viewer's behalf or the universe behalf or something else. All right, you, the viewer, all right, you need to plan something a little bit more. You need to see something more clearly and just put a little bit more effort into this situation so things can, I guess, I want to say wrap up. They said wrap up. So let's see. Okay, what else, please? By you being weak, it's almost like they're saying, if you aren't standing your authority and standing your ground, you're allowing deceptive and dark energies to consume you, if that's the case. Yes, they're saying yes. You're not standing your ground for a situation. Or just not speaking up, right? Good. I'm glad you're looking for a new job, Mariah. Let's see. Good. I'm glad. What's the next deck? Do you want to speak with them? Power. It's time to stand in your power, guys. Maybe you weren't. Maybe they're showing me being meek and mild, you know, not ruffling the feathers. Because, you know, when you ruffle feathers, you deal with confrontation, right? Okay, hold on a second. They're telling me to pick up the other deck. It's about standing in your power now, guys. They're telling you to be wise. Be wise. Come into the higher knowing. You need to understand that you lack the hunger, the drive, the ambition to get to the point that you want to go to. They're saying you won't be happy. It's about coming to this place and standing in your power and following this discernment, okay? Being wise, putting all your knowledge together. See the truth here, guys. See the truth that by you keeping your head in the clouds and not going after the thing you desire the most, you won't be happy. Unfortunately, there's some action that needs to go with what you need to do to be happy, right? Unbalanced. Unbalanced for what? unbalanced, being weak and taking action. Hold on a second. Let me put this into like flow here. Being weak and taking action and not feeling you're flourishing. Okay. First of all, this card fell up on the focus on not going after what you're hungry for. Okay? It fell right on top of this, being wise and not going after the thing that you want the most. And then it said, but you're not being unbalanced, unresilient, and taking action, even though you feel, taking action almost like saying like, in not your divine purpose, in not being guided truthfully through the divine or through spirit or whoever it is that you go to in the 5D. It's like almost like you're creating havoc. You create chaos. They're saying you need to focus. Focus. Be wise. Focus over the thing that you're the most passionate over. Being unbalanced, being weak, taking action. And it's funny that the power card came out before, guys. This is like piecing together a puzzle. This is what it's like. You really have to stand in your power and be confident and go after the thing that you want. I feel like they're saying you're leading yourself blind. That's what they're saying. You think you're flourishing, but if you're not taking the right action forward, it's almost, yeah, they're showing me a person blinded walking in circles. That's what they're showing me. Okay, what else, please? What else do you want to tell them? Okay. What else? What else am I going to tell them? It's funny. We have Gabriel present here today, and we have a whole bunch of angels here present. You need to take care of yourself. I'm talking about that inner child. Go back to who you were. You need to go within, go into your inner core. Who are you? Who were you? How did you become who you are? What are the things that you want? What are the things that you need? But they're also saying, we do have your back, even if you don't feel it. They are there for you. They are protecting you. See, do you feel like, you're like, no, I don't feel it. I don't feel like they have my back. I don't feel like I'm going to get this gift that the universe keeps saying they're going to give me. And again, I just put it away and it just came out again. Is it that they feel like they're not going to get it, or they're not going to get it, or they haven't gotten it yet? You haven't gotten it yet. They're saying you need to go within and see. Just because you haven't received this gift, or you don't have faith that this gift is coming in for you, you need to go within and listen. Listen to the things that you're feeling and realize that they are with you and they are trying to help you. And so they're trying to tell you to not worry. If you are stressed and worrying, don't stress so much. Listen. To listen to what you feel. Listen to your senses, guys. Okay? What is this feeling you keep getting in yourself? Do you truly feel like you're going to crumble and fail, or do you truly feel like you're going to be successful and succeed and move forward in life? You need to have this faith that you will be. Okay, you're having a really hard time standing in your power. They're saying you have a hard time with patience again, and breathe. So it's almost like go in your head and think about this. You really need to take back your power. You need to be patient, and you need to be patient and be patient. Be patient, be patient. You need to breathe, right? You need to feel at ease. Even if you don't, even if you're stressed, we're saying, one thing at a time, one thing at a time. Hi. One thing at a time. Breathe through it, right? Like Lama's class, or when you're in labor, every contraction, breathe through every contraction. It'll get you to the next one. It'll get you to the next one, into the next one, into the next one, until the baby comes out. And then you're like, now I'm done. For those of you who have children and know the process, right? So, 1 second. They're saying like you have too much clutter in your head. There's too much clutter in your head. So you can't, almost like they're saying you can't learn to stand in your power because there's too much shit going on in your head. Does that make sense? You're filling your head up with nonsense. You're stressing over shit that you don't need to stress over. So you need to remove this. You need to get rid of that. What's next, please? Hi guys. Let's see. Sorry, just an interference. Sorry. It's okay. No thanks. No thanks. Let's see. Coyote. It's time to be smart, guys. It's time to be wise. It's time to be stealth. Stop wasting your time and go within. All right? See the truth. They're literally saying, go see the truth. Go see the truth that's sitting in your soul. That's hidden in your soul. Go sit there with that truth. There's something about this you need to go within so you can have this rebirth. Let's see, what else? This person from the past, or the situation that you may have felt love for in the past, there is no more love there, they're saying. This has been a sacrifice. You know this. You've seen this truth. Maybe this is what you need to go within for, too. Somebody who didn't love you and the sacrifice that you gave to them. Did you sacrifice your life, your time, your ambitions, your passions because of this situation, because of this person or the situation? It's time to be smart. When they did, or when they will? No, that didn't make any sense. Sorry, guys. I'm just talking to spirit because I wanted to clarify what I wanted to say here. So there's something that you did when you completed a cycle. You completed this past cycle that wasn't wise, they're saying. It was like you didn't see the truth. You didn't know the truth. Something that you didn't see when you were completing the cycle. Was it the actions they did or something else? Something else. Okay, they said just pull some more cards. It's going to come out. Okay. Something you did that wasn't wise when you completed the cycle. It's almost like they're saying you moved ahead very quickly into all this, to the next phase. I don't know why they're saying quickly right now, but they're saying quickly. But you weren't prepared. You didn't set the groundwork, they're saying. You didn't set the groundwork. You didn't reap what you sowed. Maybe you left something behind. Okay, let's say. Sorry about the background noise, guys. You weren't grounded. And maybe, and I don't know why they're saying to me, because this is nothing here. They're saying they're showing me, they're saying to me in my head, I can't even talk. Like, you didn't see the truth. You didn't see this. You didn't see that you didn't set the groundwork to move to the next phase. Maybe there were certain steps that you needed to take that you didn't want to take or you didn't want to see. Yeah, see? You don't see it. The seer, sideways. You saw some of the truth, but not all of the truth. What else, please? I don't know why they're telling me to pick up this deck right now. Let's see. Don't be seduced by a phone call. Don't be seduced by a phone call. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? What's going to happen? I feel like I said this to you last week. I feel like somebody's going to contact you from your past. They want you to be wise. You moved on from this situation. Don't let them lure you in like they used to. Seduced can mean many things. See, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't let them lure you in. If somebody contacts you, it's almost like they're saying, don't let that toxicity lure you back. Okay? They're not being as nice as you think. You need to see this. I can swear I said this last week in one of the readings. Okay, what's the next deck, please? Okay. 1 second, guys. Let's see, what else? Letting go of what? Explain this. Hold on a second. I feel like they're saying almost like letting go and growing up. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Hold on a second. The past, letting go of the past. There might be a message that comes in. That somebody wants to... Hold on, I'm untangling this. Somebody might be calling you up and kind of like telling you that they want to work with you in a situation, but it's only because they want to win. They're deceiving you, Spirit is saying. Sorry about the background noise. That you need to let go, right? You need to let go of this person, this situation, let go of the past. I'm telling you, this has been coming up a lot. Past person's going to contact you, all right? They're not as honest and truthful as they're saying, or earnest as they're going to make themselves out to be. I don't know why I'm hearing them say, cry me a river. Cry me a river. They might be crying you a river, saying like, oh, I know I messed up. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. I'm lost without you. Things. Still have this empty spot in my heart without you. That's what I'm seeing. But Spirit is saying this person, if they do, or situation, if they do reach out to you, they're deceiving you. Okay. I need to find. Woo. Let's see. Is this the person? Is this the viewer or the other person? It's almost like they feel weak because they don't have you entrapped in their snares anymore. You've been freed. And they feel weak because you are freed. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's an energy vampire. They used your energy. Even if you weren't in union with them, it's almost like they still somehow were connected to you. And they used High Self and Spirit. Please clear and remove and cut any cords with any of the viewers between this past situation energetically. So there's at least that can be cut. Cut it, please. For all the viewers who need this. Okay. Stop. Don't procrastinate on what? Don't procrastinate on what? On healing. Oh, that was blunt. Don't procrastinate on your healing, guys. Don't procrastinate on seeing this truth. Don't allow, my ears are ringing like crazy. Don't allow them to deceive you. They need your energy to survive. Just so you know. Any other decks you want me to talk to them with? Which deck? Okay. Let's see what they want to tell you with this deck. I'm not taking all of these. Vibrancy, the peacock. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility and avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life. And more good, more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Let's see. Vibrancy. What about this? They're saying that you have so much power within you. It's almost like they're saying you need to love this power that you have within you. And almost like, I feel like for some of you guys, they're saying your power is love, actually. Your power is love. But it's like you're not confident enough to know this. Some people have like healing, right? And some people can heal people with love, being loving and caring. I feel like there's a good portion of you guys, they're saying your spiritual gifts is love. It's the way you love, the way you give love, possibly. Or what percentage is this true? Around 40% of you guys are saying this is true. So maybe you just need to love people. All you need is love. But it's like you don't have faith in it. Like you feel like you don't, maybe you feel like you're not good at it. Maybe you feel like you're not good at it. I don't know. It's like kind of how they're showing me. What does it say? We are all cleared up post-COVID. I just cannot leave the hotel, go home. Oh, I'm so sorry, African sun. It's all right. I've been in quarantine for the last 2 weeks too. It sucks, but I'm leaving. I'm done now, I think. About today is pretty much my done real day of having to be quarantined, I think, because the CDC changes every 5 minutes on what the rules are with this, so we'll see. You're having a hard time with this rebirth because you don't know the truth. You don't know the truth as to why you are not happy or why you haven't received this happiness yet. But what about this unhappiness in reverse? Why? What are you saying? Give me some clarifiers here. Too many deceiving energies. Let's see. It's funny because that card came out again. It flipped. I put it back in. Came out again. Let's see what we got here. Maybe you're not happy right now, but they're saying, guys, there is something new that is coming your way. You are being unstuck from a situation. You just don't see it yet. So whatever it is, even though if you're afraid or you don't know, they're saying just go with it. Go with it. Keep moving forward. Know that better things are happening. Maybe you're afraid of taking action to this new phase in your life, but they're saying you don't know the truth yet. And it's keeping you unhappy because you don't know the truth. You have a new thing coming towards you, a new gift, a new thing. What is this new thing? Spirit, can you kind of sum it down in a card or two? What is this new thing that's coming in towards them? It's almost like they're saying, you're so tired of fighting. You're so tired of being sad. You're so tired of being sad and fighting over, I don't know, your happiness, what it is that's going to make you happy, or finding your happiness, or maybe you're literally fighting with somebody. The past is too burdensome for you. They keep repeating this past. So what's the new thing? Oh, God. It's almost like they're saying you have no drive to have a rebirth. So what's the new thing? Can you tell us what the new thing is? Which deck? What is this new thing that's going to come into their life? Which deck would you like to speak with them? Give us a hint. Okay. Just like this one. Let's see. I'm going to have to end this soon, guys. What is this new thing? Power. And this was the last card I put in there in the deck when I put it down. Power. The new thing that's coming to you guys is power. They're saying you have a hidden alliance, a hidden partner, a hidden helping hand. Maybe, and you just don't see it. For what percentage of the viewers is this true? Like 90% of you guys. Is it a person, like a 3D person for the average, or is it spirit? and the divine, spirit and divine. They're saying you guys you don't see. It's lurking in the shadows. You don't see it. But you are in partnership with spirit, the divine, the universe, and they are going to be giving you the power and the strength to do what it is that you need to do, guys. You just have to have faith. You just have to have faith. Which deck, please? Okay. Go with the flow and go with the flow and think about this, they're saying. Have you been seeing signs? Have you been seeing signs, guys? Go and think about it. They're saying, like, go and think. Why haven't things turned out the way they should have for you? Why? There's something, they keep saying that you need to go within. There's something that you need to think about your past, some action you did, something you did, see, that wasn't done right. And it's funny, it wasn't done, they said maybe it wasn't the wisest thing you did, there wasn't the wisest choice of action, and then by the book in reverses, this wasn't done the way it was supposed to. There's something that you did that you didn't do the right way, let's say. You didn't go about it the right way, you didn't handle a situation the right way. Well, what happens, Spirit, if they figure out what this is, this thing? It will start, once you figure this out, they're saying this will start bringing stability into your life. And then you will get what you need. And then the universe, or whatever, will give you what you're deserving of. Okay. Are there closing messages here, please? Spirit, myself and Spirit. And archangels, guys, for all those who want to know the list of archangels, we have Raphael, Jophiel, Raziel, Jeremiel, Sariel, and Samael here present today. Yes, I hear that right now. Okay, and what is the closing messages, please? Closing messages? Okay, they're saying the white deck, which is my deck. Let's see what they want me to tell you guys. Closing messages for today's reading. The sun will come out tomorrow. They're saying happiness is coming. The light is coming. The answers are coming for you to free yourself, so you can do the healing work, the healing that is necessary. Or the truth of freedom will come out once you actually finish healing. All right, what else? Woo, that was a lot. Anything else you want to say? I think I said something like this in the beginning of the reading. There was some type of toxicity, okay? They're saying maybe you don't realize it yet, but there is something that you are very hesitant to move on from that is toxic. Because you're still holding on to it. The moving on card came out sideways, and the devil energy came out like this. Not completely in the upright, but in the upright. So there's still something that you are holding on to. I'm sorry about the background noise, guys. And almost like you're going to see this truth. This truth is going to come out for you sooner than later. And you're going to realize what it is that you need to free yourself from so you can heal and try to move on from whatever toxicity or devil energies you're attached to that you maybe don't even realize. Okay, please wrap it up. All right, guys, I'm going to close this up, and I'll be back tomorrow. All right, guys, love and light. Have a good evening.